The state says the activists travelled abroad to receive training on how to overthrow Zimbabwe's government. It also says they were taught how to use small firearms. They've been charged with subverting a constitutional government. Opposition party officials believe the allegations are false and insist the state is trying to silence voices of dissent.
We are now visiting the courts as frequently as we used to do during Robert Mugabe's time. People are still being charged with subversion. Summary executions are carrying on in the streets for any sign of dissent. Arrests are willy-nilly.
Government officials say the opposition is planning what's being called winter of discontent protests over the economy.
The government has got a responsibility to restore law and order. And any government under the sun has got the same responsibility, and they will ensure that there will not be any unwanted destruction of property, and there won't be any violence, and those who break the law will face that law.
Several people were killed during the heavy crackdown on protesters by security forces in January. Hundreds were arrested and beaten. There were reports of rape and torture. Zimbabweans were protesting against a fuel price hike of more than 150%. 4 months later, prices have again increased.
This time, fuel has gone up by nearly 50%. That means everything is now even more expensive, from food to transport. Economists warn there could be further unrest as people become increasingly frustrated.
As life becomes more of a struggle every day in Zimbabwe, human rights workers fear there will be more arrests as the government tries to stop protests it insists are being planned by opposition groups. Haru, Mutasa, Aljazeera, Harare.